Another great saint, Thayumanavar. He was the chief minister for a king in the state Trichinopoli. All of a sudden, he felt that all this nonsense. I had to achieve what everybody should be achieving first. I have to experience God first. Then I can serve better if it is necessary. And he says, we can achieve anything in life. All what you want, you can get. As the 60s young people said, you want it, you got it. எண்ணியர் எண்ணியாங்கு எய்துவர் எண்ணியர் திண்ணியராகப் பெறின். திருவள்ளுவர். You can get what all you want if you really want it. Thinniyaraga, a strong want, that's the only thing, nothing else. Then you can get it. So, Thayumana Swamigal says, nothing is impossible to get it. கந்துக மதக்கரிய வசமாய் நடத்தலாம், கரடி வெம்புலி வாயஜங்கட்டலாம், ஒரு சிங்க முதுகின் மேற்கொள்ளலாம். He talks in Tamil. Oh, you can just control your huge elephant with your fingertip. They do that, it's not with a crooked iron. You control the elephant. How do you call that? A hook, yeah. They put the hook on the ear, and then that's it. He doesn't even hold it, he hangs it. The elephant thinks that he is still holding it and he is going to pull it. It walks behind quietly. Yeah. Kanduga madakkarya vasamai nadat karadi vem puli vayajangattalam. You can shut the mouth of bears and tigers. You can take cobras, deadly cobras, and play with them. You can walk on water, fly in the air. Kanal mel nadattalam. Verurvar kanamal vinnagatulavalam. Invisible, you can become invisible and walk around. You can take a wrought iron, it becomes gold. Isn't it really a nice idea? Huh? Yeah. ஐந்து லோகத்தையும் வேவித்து விற்றுண்ணலாம். You can take all the base metals and convert them into gold and sell it in the bullion market. He says that. I'm just translating that. That means nothing is impossible. But then why are you telling this big list? Because there is one thing that is very impossible. Almost impossible. And what is that? Sindayai adakkiye சற்றேனும் சும்மா இருக்கின்ற திறமறிதுகான். What is the most difficult thing? To keep quiet. Sindayai adakkiye. To make the mind not think of anything and then make it quiet is the most difficult. Another saint said, சினமிறக்க கற்றாலும் சித்தியலாம் பெற்றாலும் மனமிறக்க கல்லார்க்கு வாயேன் பராபரமே. I think it's the same saint. You can win over all your problems. You can get over your anger, get over your jealousy. You can remove your hatred towards people. You can achieve all the miracles, perform all the miracles. But why do you brag about all these things? Why? Why are you wasting your breath, by bragging about all these things, have you made your mind die? Manam irakka kallarku. If you haven't learned how to keep the mind quiet, why are you bragging about all this nonsense? All the saints and sages, all the scriptures, it doesn't matter what religion it is, they all ultimately come down to this point. Learn to make the mind quiet first. Then you experience that pure self or the God within. Seek that kingdom first. Bible said that. It didn't ask you to go and do this and that and earn money or get some name, fame. The first and foremost duty is to seek that kingdom. And where is that kingdom? Is within you. The kingdom is within you. And is there anybody who seemed to be in that kingdom? Any visible proof? Have you ever seen people in the kingdom, living in the kingdom, happily ever after? Not ever after, at least. Bible says, yes, there is one place where you can see the people experiencing the kingdom. The kingdom is among them. Among who? See, we all know that. We all know that among the children the kingdom is. Do we want to become children? No. I am a scholar, I'm MA, I'm a PhD, I studied, I learnt all that. How can I be a child again? No. I just don't want to be in the kingdom, I just want to be in the dumb. No king. The latter half. Our ego doesn't let us go to that, experience that childlike state. What will people think of me? At the same time, we read the book, all gold-gilded book. The kingdom is among the children. See, where you have the keys and the locks there, they talk about in code languages. Seek the kingdom is within you, and if you cannot see within you, see among the children. Why? Because the children are innocent. Their mind doesn't bother them. Their mind is so calm and quiet. Maybe you may say, oh, they are innocent, ignorant. Isn't it wonderful to be ignorant? Is there not a beautiful proverb? Ignorance is bliss. If you want to be blissful, be ignorant. That great saint Ramakrishna, he didn't even know how to write his name. He was that illiterate. Great scholars went to him. And his advice was, forget all that you learnt. Become a child again. You will experience God. Thousands of years before the scriptures, the Hindu scriptures, the Vedas, proclaimed this truth. Na karmana, na prajaya, dhanena, na medaya, tyagena ikena, amrtatva manasu. That amrtatvam, that divine experience, cannot be achieved by doing this and doing that, or by doing a lot of charity work, or by learning all the scripts. Na medaya. Medaya means scholar. Dhanen, not by making a lot of money. Na karmana, not by doing a lot of things, but by giving up all. Tyagena, by giving up all this. That means, by giving up all this means, the only when you make your mind quiet. It looks like it all boils down to a big doubt now. What do you mean? What are you saying? So you want us to give up everything and do nothing and sit like dumb? Then even rocks are better. Naturally, it will bring a question, is it not so? To quiet the mind, do nothing, chumma iru. I say, yes. Do that first. And then what will... Do that first, and then you will know what will happen afterwards. I know you are curious. What will happen afterwards? When you do that, you are totally in the hands of God. And then what happens? When you are in the hands of God, God works through you. You don't have to do anything. It's all for good. True. It's all for good. Why? Because when God works through you, why do you worry about good or bad? That's God's business, is it not so? Until you give yourself to God, then you are responsible for what is good and what is bad. Now we have sent 500,000 brothers and sisters to the war front. Do they have any personal enmity against Saddam Hussein or anybody? They are simply obeying orders. That's all. Whether they win the war or lose the war, it's not their business. They just go there, we ask them to fight, they fight. That's all. Agents. The result falls upon the people who sent them there. Whatever the karma is, they are not responsible for it. That means you just become the servant of God. God takes the responsibility. You don't have to worry about it. Imagine if you have nothing to worry about, how life would be. All the poor psychologists will lose their job. I feel sorry for them. Are you getting the picture now? Realization of the truth means how to first quiet your mind. Experience the God within first. The truth within or the self within, doesn't matter, different names. Or the light within, the love within. The moment you experience, you don't even have to give yourself to God. We say, oh, surrender to God. You don't even have to surrender to God. Once you go close to God and experience it, Yanagi ennai vilingi verum thanai nilai nindrathu tatparame. Another saint says, Ana Amude, I think the same Arunagiri. Ana Amude, Ilvelarase, Jnanagarane, Navilattagumo. God, do you think I can talk about that? It's impossible. I went working so hard. I went close to him. All of a sudden, you know what happened? He swallowed me up. All that remained was only him and not me. Yanagi ennai vilingi verum thanai nilai nindrathu tatparame. The Tatparam, that Supreme One, swallowed my individuality. Or in other words, it seemed to be, he made me lose even that little individuality. And then I got immersed in him. And then when I lost my individuality, what was there left over? Only him.